Let's talk about some upcoming MCU projects this year. Hi everyone, my name is Tony Ann, aka Scarlet Bruja Pops. All my social media is listed in the description if you want to give me a follow. But today we are going to be discussing something I am super passionate about, which is the MCU. This week we have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 coming out. I almost put 2, but it's Volume 3 coming out, and I've heard only amazing things about this film. So let's discuss my pre-film thoughts since I am seeing it on Saturday, since I can't see it on opening night, unfortunately. Honestly, I've never been the biggest fan of the Guardians of the Galaxy. I've always thought the films were super fun, but I've never been super passionate about them. But I feel like this film is going to make me fall in love with them, and then they're going to be ripped away from me. But I am very excited to see all the performances. I'm very excited also to learn more about Rocket. I know a lot of people have been anticipating this, and a lot of people are assuming he's going to be unalived. I hope not, but you know, what has to happen has to happen. I want to give like a pre-watch rating. I'm going to say I'm going to give it like an 8 or 9 out of 10, and I'm going to cry a minimum of 3 times. We have this on record, so yeah. One thing I do want to say also is that I'm looking forward to this other Gamora. I was actually talking to this with my husband yesterday about how it must suck for Star-Lord to have fallen in love with someone, have built a relationship, and then they pass away, and then they technically come back from a different timeline, but it's not the one that he developed a relationship with. It's so complicated. I feel really bad for him. Star-Lord has not been my favorite since Infinity War, because of obvious reasons. But I am excited to see Gamora and Nebula and the whole gang. Let me know if you're going to be seeing the movie this week or this weekend, and if you're excited to see it. The next one I'm going to talk about is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I am so excited for this film. I loved Into the Spider-Verse. I love the animation, and I absolutely adore Miles Morales. And I'm so excited to see what trouble he gets into in this film. And the fact that Oscar Isaac is voicing Spider-Man 2099 makes my life. I absolutely adore Oscar Isaac. I actually met him at New York Comic Con, and he was so sweet and so funny, so I'm looking forward to his performance. And also I'm looking forward to seeing Peter B. Parker and Mayday Parker and see what happens with them, and to see just what Miles has to do to get into the Spider group. But I'm excited to see all of it. It looks like pure chaos, and I think Spider-Man movies are the best when they're pretty chaotic. He's just a teenage kid, you know, like, and he's just getting into so much trouble, and I am just super excited. The animation and the soundtrack for Into the Spider-Verse was so amazing. I have no doubt that Across the Spider-Verse is going to be a 10 out of 10 for me. This is going to be a little controversial one, The Marvels. I personally am excited to see this film. I have no issues with Captain Marvel or Monica Rambeau or Miss Marvel at all. I feel like Marvel films that are female-led tend to get more hated than other ones, but I'm still gonna enjoy the film, and I'm very happy that it exists because we need more female, powerful superheroes that are in the limelight, because I love Iron Man, I love Captain America, but we need to see some more female representation. I think Kamala Khan is a brilliantly written character. I'm very excited to see how she gets in the middle with Carol and Monica, because right now they're not the best of friends, but I'm excited to see them all team up. It's going to be a great, loving movie. I'm really excited, and I hope you guys are too. I encourage you guys to watch the film and give it an unbiased look. Captain Marvel might not have been your favorite MCU film, but it's not Captain Marvel's fault that the movie came out way later than it should have been to introduce such a pivotal character. Lastly, we have a Sony film, which is Kraven the Hunter. The person who's actually playing Kraven is Aaron Taylor Johnson, who was Quicksilver in Age of Ultron, which I think is really cool that he gets to come back to the MCU, even though I wish we got more of his Quicksilver. But I digress. I don't know much about this film. I know it's Sony's first rated R film, so I hope they don't mess it up. I don't also know much about Kraven. I'm trying to educate myself, so I don't want to say too much, and because I don't know everything about him. But I'm sure it'll be an okay movie. Sony is not known for having the best of the best films. I hope they don't ruin him. I would love to see Aaron Taylor Johnson in a powerful role in the MCU, in Marvel films, so who knows? Let me know which Marvel film you're most excited for this year. Mine is definitely Across the Spider-Verse. I just cannot wait to see all the antics that all the spider people get into. I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Love you.